It felt like for a while that Tucker was untouchable, though. He was the highest rated host. It felt like you said, he kept pushing those boundaries, seemingly without punishment. But this news really did send shockwaves throughout the media world, throughout Fox News. Tucker Carlson's exit wiped out $700 million in market value for the network today alone. And people in the network, it was reported they were shocked. No one saw this coming immediately. I mean, they were previewing his show tonight. So what do you think that this means for Fox News? What are the implications for the network?
I mean, all of our sources were saying what you've heard, that it was a shock within the network, that there were a number of employees that did not hear anything internally. They heard it when the news broke online. But we do have a very possibly helpful example when Bill O'Reilly was ousted from, I think, that exact same time slot. He was highly rated and very well known and had a lot of very devoted fans who vowed that they were never going to watch Fox News again. And they did have a ratings dip after O'Reilly's departure. That was for something different. That was the sexual harassment allegations. But Tucker Carlson filled that spot and the ratings bounced up and then went even higher than O'Reilly had ever gotten them. So, Fox has a lot of well-recognized names that have credibility in the conservative movement among Trump's MAGA faithful, still on their payroll. So, it's going to be a tough hike for a while for whoever is in that 8 p.m. slot. I think I saw on Twitter just a bit ago that Brian Kilmeade is taking the first spot guest hosting tonight. And that's another thing that just shows how sudden this was. Tucker Carlson closed out his last show Friday, as I wrote earlier, fully expecting to come back on the air Monday. He closed out with multiple references saying, "We'll see you Monday. We'll be back on Monday. We'll see you next week." So there was quite a bit of scrambling inside Fox today.
It's interesting you brought up Bill O'Reilly. He was in that same exact time slot. He left under different circumstances that we know of, but he left and people were like, what's going to happen to Fox News? How will Fox News survive this? And they in fact did, and their ratings were better than ever. So I think that brings up an interesting point. Who do you see as filling this spot, being the next face of Fox, if you will?
Well, if you look at, Sean Hannity's got another evening program that gets solid ratings. Greg Gutfeld has been on an upward swing with the network. And so is Jesse Waters. Both of them are a bit younger. I think Greg's about Tucker's age, but they're on the younger side for the network, so can conceivably still be there for a decade or so to come. It's probably I would be shocked if they brought in a new face. I think that they're going to do their best to keep their audience, and they're going to shift around one of their well-known names who's been proven to get ratings in during other hours on the networks to try to keep the audience as happy as possible. Look, Tucker's gone, but this person. Stay, please.